Okay, everyone. Well, thank you all for coming on here tonight. I'm super excited. So some of you are here in New Jersey, and we invited a few other people on the Zoom tonight so that everybody can get to have a little training with Dale. So I'm going to get out of the way really quick and bring him on. But I just wanted to say that when we had Dale here with us in New Jersey, he gave us so many awesome little nuggets and tips, and it was just really amazing to have him. And so I've been going around, and Maria's been going around, and we've been talking to people and training people. And I figured it would just be easier to hear it all from Dale instead of my third party. So Dale, thank you so much for getting on the Zoom with us tonight. I know you're in Hawaii and you're having an amazing time out there. So I appreciate your time, and I'm going to mute myself and let you take over.
Okay, great. You can hear me okay, right?
Yes, we can hear you.
See that? This stuff is amazing. This stuff right here is unbelievable. I will tell you that with that product, I think you definitely could sample this product. You actually feel this product right away. There's a lot of B6 in here too, so it actually makes you in a good mood, like you're happy, right? I love what this product does, especially for me. It's energy all day, and it's not that kind of, where you're like buzzing kind of energy. And then see this one right here. All right, so check this out. Check this out. Can you guys see my skin? Can you guys tell? I mean, this is unbelievable what this product has done for me. Literally does give you a glow, and I bet you it's been a week. I mean, I can see the difference in my skin. Like literally, like what a trip. I didn't take a picture because I was like, you can see a difference in the glow, but I think it's a little more than the glow. I mean, I just think my skin looks better, and I definitely know a picture can do that. So definitely don't make that mistake. You heard Amber talk about Aaron Hall on the call today as well. But here's what I would say. I mean, the ones that are missing it right now are the ones that aren't buying as much as you possibly can, right? Because this product right here is going to be a game changer in our industry. In fact, I can tell you that it's already getting people wanting to talk to me because now we're in wellness, right? There are people that told me no before that are now interested in Nerium because it's a wellness product. And then when you look at the mitochondria and you look at what it does for your body and you look at actually what's in the product, I mean, if you look at the ingredients in this product, unbelievable, guys. The company hit a home run, absolutely hit a home run. I look forward to really just feeling the benefits as we move forward. But I'll tell you, it does taste really, really good. It tastes like a berry. I'm just excited about where we're going with this product, to be honest with you. But here's the thing. None of that really matters if we don't kick into action, right? If we don't go do what it takes to win, right? And so what it takes is when I was there with you guys in Jersey, for those of you guys who was with in Jersey, it just comes down to sit downs. It comes down to parties. It comes down to, I mean, like, I think I saw Deb on here. I mean, I guarantee she'll probably kill this. She'll probably have 57 customers with this one, right? Because the more people you talk to, the more people they're going to want this product, right? It's just that simple, really that simple. And the pricing is ridiculous, $45, for this product. It's a great pricing on our products. And then, so when I look at, I want to give you examples, right? So I told you guys that I've been working with a few people on these sit downs and the parties and the pictures and the private conference calls and the Zooms. And I have a girl on the team underneath Jill Chisholm who doubled her recruits last month from this. Her team, she has 3 personal recruits because she did more sit downs. It's just that simple, right? You increase your activity, you increase your business, and your business will explode. And so, gosh, I was telling Karen, I think I had 40 to 42 sit downs last month, and I recruited 6 of them, and 2 more coming in. I just have to get them signed up. Literally, I'm in Hawaii. I need to sign them up. I have 2 more ready to sign up, 1 in Austin and 1 in Ohio. So it's just a matter of literally doing these sit downs and going through the numbers like anything. But out of those 42 sit downs, I probably have 25 of them that are looking to find the money. Maybe, I don't even care if 3 of them found the money. That's still awesome. Does that make sense? right? And so it's just really getting through the numbers. It's increasing your personal activity, which will increase your business. Because when you look at where we're going, where the company's going, I can promise you that, if I'm allowed to say this, let me think about this. So in the 3-star meeting, Mark said he's never been more excited about the future of our comp plan. In the 3-star meeting, Mark said he's never been more excited about the future of our comp plan. So, I mean, to me, I'm pretty jacked about that. To me, we already have a good comp plan. And so, you know, what they're going to do with it, you know, I don't know. I don't care, because I know that they're going to make it right. But to me, again, guys, I can tell you things that are coming in the future, but none of this matters if we're going to go out there and do it ourselves, right? And so here's what it takes. If you want to build a national marketing director position, it comes down to you recruiting. It comes down to you personally recruiting. Now, the companies incentivize you in every way to do that this month. I mean, they threw out everything they possibly could this month to incentivize you. Not only did they get free tickets to the convention, but you can get a watch. I mean, there's all kinds of cool stuff to recruit to people. Just not difficult at all. And so it just comes down to really switching your train of thought to, I'm going to recruit them, right? So, you know, when I get a customer, I'm constantly trying to recruit them. And again, then there are customers that they want to stay as a customer, right? But I'm constantly working on them to recruit them. And so I want to give you guys my mentality, my mindset. My mindset is that I'm going to be 50% selfish in my business, meaning I'm going to do that, work on my personal business, my activity, and then I'm going to be 50% selfless. And so for me, that's just building it. I'll give you an example. I woke up at 8 o'clock today. Let me just count. Let me just show you guys. I'll count right now. I woke up this morning and I talked to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20 people. And out of these 20 people, I've booked 5 sit-downs today with them. So I talked to 20 people and I booked 5 sit-downs. And so I did that from about 8 to about 11 o'clock on my own time today. I'm constantly working on myself, because here's the thing. I am no good to my team if I'm not recruiting. I am no good to my team if I'm not recruiting. Now, what's happening because I'm recruiting is that I'm able to help people go director and senior director because I'm recruiting and they're recruiting. You know, I got one person I'm working with right now that had about 4,000 volume, and I had about 3,000 volume that I could drop. So that's 7,000 volume we were working with this month. Does that make sense? And it really helps you build this business, right? And so if you're out there recruiting, you're absolutely out there kicking butt with your team. You know, you find somebody that wants to run with you and that is recruiting. Like, perfect example, if I'm Robin, I'm running, you got several leaders, right? But I would say I would just pick one, like just for example, just for fun of it, not to call anybody out. I say, let's say work with, I got Maria, right? I'm running with Maria, and I would be recruiting myself and she's recruiting, and we just build out this power leg and we bust it out to that next level. Does that make sense? And you keep doing that with everybody you're working with. It could be Dawn. I mean, I could go on and on and on who it could be. Does that make sense? Just doesn't matter. I just picked it out of random, not because of for certain reasons. Does that make sense? So I don't want you guys getting mad at me. But I would say that it's very, very important that we go out there and we do this and we push because of what's coming. I can promise you this: what's coming at convention is amazing, right? When they keep saying amplify, I don't even know if that's the right word. Don't even know if it's the right word. You know, to see where the company is taking us in our future really is just a blessed. We're just so blessed to be with this company, guys. To see that they genuinely want to know how we can make more money from the bottom up. I don't know how you can't be all in on something like that. Does that make sense? And so when we look at what we have in our future and a few countries in Europe and where we're going, I get excited. But I will tell you that everything that we are coming out with is really benefiting the U.S., the Canada, and Mexico market right now because of where we're, you know, because it's easier to launch these products right here, right now. And so what we do today matters, is what you do tomorrow matters. So my point of this is I want to get to what I'm doing. Okay. So every single day I am tracking my business. my personal activity. My personal activity. I'm constantly getting up, working with people, calling, picking up the phone, trying to find, and I'm working cold market right now, right? And I got a few people out here, a couple Japanese, 4 Australian girls that I'm talking to, so great thing about it in Hawaii is like you can build a worldwide team in Hawaii alone, right? Because there's so many international travelers here. So, but the hardest thing is like if you're talking to Japanese, they don't even know what I'm saying. I'm speaking Japanese to them, like I'm speaking a different language. Does that make sense? So, but I want you guys to really get my point here is that it all starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with us first and going out there and attacking this market. You want to be a top recruiter, go out there and crush it. Do what Sarah did. I mean, she had like 13, 14 sit downs. She recruited 3 people. One of them happened to be her neighbor that she hadn't even talked to. But because she was so focused on booking sit downs, she had 3 personal recruits last month. But her team was recruiting because they were doing more sit downs than they've ever done, more parties, more private conference calls, more private customer Zooms, and more before and after pictures. Now, here's what I would guess. I would guess that team will double or triple this month in recruiting because everything compounds in this business, right? There's so many people now trying the product that they can now sit down with. There's now so many people that have tried the product that they can invite to a market party, sit down, possibly a regional, whatever it takes, you take them to the next level, right? But imagine if you have a team of people right now, you got 10 people you're working with, and each of them did 10 sit downs in the next 30 days. And each of them did, 20 before and after pictures this month. And that's 200 before and after pictures in your business. And each 200 sit downs, right? If each of them did, or 100 sit downs, sorry, if you had 10. So, it just comes down to little small things that you don't even think really makes a difference. Let's take 3, for example. You got 3 people on your team doing 10 sit downs, 20 before and after pictures, a couple parties, a private conference call and product Zooms. What does your business look like at the end of the month? Awesome. So, if you got 3 people, that's 30 sit downs. That's at least 6 parties. That's, another 60 before and after pictures in your business. These are all people that you're going to be eventually sitting down with building the business that you're going to build an empire with. Does that make sense? And so right now I can tell you there's the excitement in this, in the industry about Nerium now in the wellness field is huge. The excitement in the industry with Nerium, because people want to be with a legacy company. They want to be with a company they know it's not going to be here in business today and gone tomorrow. Does that make sense? We have that legacy company, guys. We truly do. But it comes down to your belief. It comes down to your values. It comes down to your willingness to track the business. It really comes down to that. I am always constantly tracking my business. I mean, I told you, I can go on and back every single day and look at how many sit downs, how many people I've talked to, how much time it took me. And I spend it 2 to 3 hours of my own personal time. And then the rest of the day on my team, the rest of the day working with my team, booking sit downs, booking conference calls, booking private conference calls. I have 3 private conference calls today while I'm here in Hawaii. I'm still working, right? I'm still working. The kids are out in the lazy river. I'm in my hotel hanging out with you guys, right? I love that. This is what I love to do. I don't care where I am. I could build a massive business, but I'm never been more jacked out of my mind to build a massive business in this company when we, it's not a shocker that we're already seeing results. This is not a shocker to anyone on this call. This is not a shocker that we're seeing results with this product. It's not a shock, but it is freaking amazing that we get these kind of products. Does that make sense? It really is. And so it comes down to sharing this product with as many people as you possibly can. And you never know who's going to show up in your business. Never, ever, ever, ever know who's going to show up in your business. And so I love, hanging out with Deb. I got to spend some time with Deborah Hines as well. Just some alone time with Deborah Hines. And it's just amazing that the way she sees the company, the way she looks at the company, where she attacks what's our weakness. And there's stuff that I'm not even allowed to talk to, but gosh, from the IT all the way down, guys, the things that are coming our way are massive. They're freaking massive. And so I'm here on this call to really just share with you guys that if you really want to build a massive business, it comes down to building 5 areas of your business. And that is your sit downs and track them. Again, at the end of the day, like in the slide it just says, it's what you do daily that matters. So what did you do today? Did I do a sit down today? Did I do a private conference call? Whatever it is. If you clocked into your job today and you clocked out 8 hours later and you did nothing, would you get fired? You'd get a chance of getting fired, maybe not that day, but if you did nothing for a week, the chances are you're no longer with that company. Does that make sense? But because you don't get fired here, you don't put that same pressure on yourself, but you don't, because you're not looking at that from a differently. You're looking at it from a different lens. You're looking at it like, okay, it's a business. That's how you're looking at it. Whereas I look at this in a different way. I look at it like I'm building a legacy for my family. I have $1 million opportunity that I can absolutely capitalize on for my kids' legacy, my kids' legacy, if I'm willing to go to work today. Does that make sense? And so here's the thing. We go to work and we work so hard for someone else every single day, but we don't come home and build our own legacy. We don't come home and build our own. I mean, this is fun. If you're not having fun with this, you need to start having fun again with this. I have so much fun with this. I joke around. I tell people, promise me you're not going to laugh. I do skincare. I help people look younger. I mean, I totally have fun with this, but I'm shocked. I literally am shocked about my skin. I don't know if you guys can see a difference in my skin, but it's unbelievable what this product is doing. Freaking pill, right? Who would have thought a pill could help the outside of your body as well, right? That's the kind of breakthroughs that we're dealing with in the International. And so I look at that. That gets me excited. It helps me move forward. I'll give an example. One of the people that I'm talking to, he reached out to me, and he lives in Hong Kong currently right now, right? And he's been in the industry for 10 years. He worked with a company called Manatech. And he says, I know 300 people right now that are looking to go somewhere else. And you just never know someone else could have picked up the phone and called that person. Does that make sense? But I did. You never know. Maybe he signs up, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But the truth is, somebody else could have picked up the phone and called that person. Does that make sense? And his exact words to me is, look, no one's called me. I got plenty of emails, but no one's called me. And so we always, as humans, what we do is we always take the easy way out, and we take our comfort zone, what we love the most. And our comfort zone is not technically doing sit-downs. It's not doing parties. It's not doing private conference calls. It's not doing private customer Zooms. And it's not getting before and after pictures. Now, one thing I will say about this team underneath Jill is that they're literally calling each other, borrowing product right now because they don't have product, because the product is out. And now they have more prospects to give people the product. That's a problem you want. That is awesome. When you have that problem, your business is going to boom. When you have that problem, you will triple your business, double your business, and you will start to have popcorn machines called national marketing directors in your business when you start doing these little things. And I'm sharing with you guys that don't seem to matter, but every single day that you do them, you're building a massive business. It will compound over time. You take this activity over 90 days, and in July, you'll thank me and give me a big hug. And I'll give you a bigger one because you did the work, right? I'll share with you her text message to me. I'm going to share with you her text message to me. Okay, hold on. So I got to look for it. Okay. So we doubled our new starts in April. Most people came in at $750. Okay. Where is the other text message? Why am I not getting all the text messages? You guys ever have that issue with your, I'm not getting all my text messages right now. Weird. Oh, okay. Here we go here. So much amazing stuff has happened since you did the Zoom with our SDs. And I'm doing the same kind of Zoom right here where we're talking about the same stuff. Sign-ons and sit-downs galore. Did you guys hear that? Sign-ons and sit-downs galore. I signed my next door neighbor on Easter, the sit-down. Thursday in a market party, I brought a guest. Thursday for me, I'm shooting for at least 5 new starts. Personally, she got 3. Okay. And then, again, she just left the market party, signed up another. I got my 3rd for April. Seriously, thank you so much. You have kicked us into crazy momentum. I might try to beat you and Ken for 10. So start building more. See, what I want to share with you guys is that her belief went up because of what? Sit downs, parties, private conference calls, private customer Zooms. These little things are what's giving her so much more confidence to join in the 10 recruit in a month. Does that make sense? And so what I did with them is I'll do the same thing with you guys on this call is this. You guys can get off the phone, get on your team. If you're working with 3 to 5 people, 10 people, and you could tell them, hey, look, we need to book more sit-downs, parties, blah, 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 blah. That won't work. That won't work. Or you can get on the phone and say, look, Robin, I'm on the phone. My calendar's wide open. How many sit-downs can we book with you this week? And let's book them right now. Now, that's different, isn't it? So now you booked them. They're on the schedule. Now I'll give you another text message that I'm working with another person on my team. Okay? And he sent me theirs. Oops. Okay. Okay, so I said, how are the private conference calls going? How are the Zooms going? He says, okay, PCCs that are booked. I got Sherry who's booked one 6 p.m. tomorrow and 6 p.m. Wednesday. I got Kelly who's booked 6 p.m. Thursday and 1 p.m. Sunday. I got Deborah who's booked one on 7 p.m. on Thursday. I got Atlanta and Yasmani who booked one at 11:30. I got Megan and Barry who booked one at 3 p.m. Wednesday, the 10th, and at 4 p.m. on Thursday, and also on the 11th. We got excellent Zooms coming this way and a bunch more coming your way. Because he booked them, he took responsibility. He's a leader. He's booking these private conference calls, these Zooms, creating activity, which is therefore going to create momentum. Does that make sense? It's these little things, guys. And you might be on here going, wow, that seems awesome. No, he's working his business. He's just working his business. Does that make sense? Sarah's just working her business. It's not that Dale Munger did anything special. I just shared with you guys a slide edge philosophy of what you do every single day that matters. If you did something every single day, would your business grow? I don't think you can't say no to that. Yes. If you did some kind of activity in your business today, tomorrow, the next day, the next day, and you did like a sit down or a party or your private conference call, you gave out bottles and you got all your bottles out this week. I mean, right now, take an example. If I'm looking at, a bunch of people on this Zoom right now, and if I just, pick one person, let's say Dawn, right? I got Dawn. I'm looking at Dawn. And my number one question, I would say, okay, well, Dawn, how many bottles do you have right now at home? And let's say she says, I got 3. Okay, great. I want to write down 12 people that can try the product in the next 29 days. Okay, so who are those 12? Okay, great. So who are the top 3, the top next 3, the top next 3, and the top next 3? So your first week, you want these 3. The second week, you want this 3. Now, what happens when I do that? I want to see your faces, right? I wish I could put this on the gallery view, but for some reason, it's not going there. But I don't do that. That sucks. Sorry, guys. I wish I could see your guys' face. If you went out there and you gave somebody the roadmap and they said, okay, so Dawn says, I got 3 bottles. I got 12 people that are going to try the product this month. Great. Okay. So now, Dawn, how many people do you think we could book a sit down with you this week? I think we could do 2. Okay, great. Now we did 2 sit downs this week. And let's say we just averaged 2 for the month and we did 8 in the month. Okay. And then let's say with our team, how many parties can we schedule within the team? Let's say we book 2 a week. And we got 8 parties and we got 8 sit downs and 12 people to try the product. We're going to see some growth. But what happens if you got 3 other people doing the same thing? This is what I'm talking about. These little things that you need. When I say in your business, you have to take ownership, right? And so I'm trying to get so freaking crazy. Look. See this? This right here. That's a lead calling me right now. They're calling me, right? Why? Because I called 20 people today, right? And I ain't playing around. What my mindset is, I'm going to recruit you, right? Now, again, I just talked to one, he's a computer tech guy. He'd be more into like selling the product on the internet. And I'm like, right? He doesn't have the money. I'm like, look, people do garage sales. I mean, I was broke. I couldn't get started. I literally had to put my tail between my legs and borrow the money to get started. I said, I'm looking for someone that has that kind of push. That's it. I'm looking for someone who wants. I have what they need. Does that make sense? So my confidence is amazing. It's just in your confidence. Not that you have to show value of what we do. They're looking for value. They're, you know, the number one thought in their head is, oh gosh, scam, get rich quick thing, da 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 da. No. I've been with this company almost 6 years. It's definitely not a get rich quick scheme, but it has changed a lot of people's lives. And so when I look at it, is I just go, I want the ones that want it, right? I want the ones that are willing to scramble, find something, and find a way. Everybody could find $500 if they wanted to. Does that make sense? I mean, if you had to go borrow $10 from 10 people, you had $100 yourself. You did that, 50 times. I know 50 people would give me $10 in my life. Do 25, they want to give you 20. Does that make sense? Bring it down even more. Have, people give you 25 each. So every 4 people, you're at 100. Does that make so 20 people give you 25? You got $500. You're getting started. Does that make sense? So it's showing value in what we do. And but again, I could tell you till I'm blue in my face that it is a sit down, it is the parties, it is the pictures, and it is nothing that you've never not heard from me. I'm sure you guys are all going, yeah, I've heard. And if you are saying that, I'm jacked because I'm doing the same thing. Does that make sense? So I want you guys to understand it's these little things. The little thing is me booking sit downs with Karen, me booking sit downs with Annie, me booking sit downs with Robin and Dawn and Maria, and I can go on and on and on. Does that make sense? If you have a roadmap in front of you, like Dawn goes, I got 12 people to get the product to. I know this week I can get these 3 people this week. You have urgency to get your product back. Am I right? Because you know that this week you got 3 more people you already promised are going to use the product. So it helps you put urgency on your business. 3 sit-downs in a week get you 12 sit-downs in a month. Are you full-time by doing that? No. But are you building a massive business? Doesn't seem like it, but you are. Doesn't seem like it, but you are. It's just over time. It's like, I'll give you an example. When Obama went to national marketing director, we had 13 people that were running. 2 of which wanted to go to executive director. 6 of them wanted to hit SD, and the rest were directors. And we helped them do that. And by doing that, he had 155,000 volume. So does it take that many to go national marketing director? No. So with that said, I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to know that you can do this damn thing. I want you to know that. So what is your goal? That's the key, right? So I'm going to have some fun. And I wish I could put you on gallery view, but I know I can't. For some reason, I can't. It's weird. Who wants to be bold and audacious and tell me our goal for the next 90 days before conference? Who wants to give me a goal for the next 90 days right now on this line? Just unmute yourself and talk to me.
I will. Denise.
Denise? Hey, Denise.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Awesome. Now,
Awesome.
This work ethic. She was putting me to work. I love this girl.
Yes. So, building a new team, senior director, car bonus, Lexus car bonus, but most importantly, helping so many people do the same thing. That's what's really like part of my passion, is to help so many people get involved and do what I love so much. So whether I get the car or not, my goal is to help so many people along the way get the car, get senior brand partner, get director, whatever it is that they want to do. That's where I want to be.
Okay. So let me just share something with you. It's about 138 volume average on a day, but here's what I also want to share with you. Okay. It's only helping 3 people go director in the next 90 days. That's all it is. It's not 12,500. It's helping 3 people go director in the next 90 days. Does that seem a little easier, guys. Let's say Denise goes, she recruits someone this month, and we help that person go director. And let's say we help someone else do that. And again, maybe we did one a month. We help someone go director each month. Guess what? She's going to get the car. Does that make sense? It's these little things that we don't even think about. We look at the end result of, oh my gosh, 12,500. How am I going to do that? Am I right? Or
yes, you are right.
Or you can look at what I'm doing today is going to help me hit my goal at the end of the 90 days. And I'm going to tell you right now that is a great and easy target, very target friendly, and you can definitely hit that goal. Right? You're going to go through some no's. You're going to get, and the great thing is you actually got that one guy to try the product from Amway, right? You sent them the product?
I did, yes. He's trying it now.
Good. Now, make sure you get him back on the phone with me once he's tried the product for a while, right? In a week or so.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. Okay.
That guy could potentially be great. I think he's just sick of the industry, and I would be too if I worked with Amway. I mean, they're just a pressure people, man. They pressure you. They really do. But again, you never know where that could take you. And there's the other guy that we talked to, Denise. He's sharp. He's starting to be coachable. He's into sales. We're gonna have to work on him, but I definitely think we can recruit him. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
I definitely think we can. So there's things in the motion right now from just what we did a couple of weeks ago. You keep doing that, you're gonna win. Now, the one thing I can tell you is that you got a great personality. You're not afraid to talk to people. So what you got to do right now, your goal is say, look, start with what the company's goal is, and let's get you 2 recruits and get you that watch. Okay?
Okay.
Or you can say, I'm going to fast start qualify this month, and I love that target. For me, what I try and do is hit senior director every month. And what I mean by that is I try and re-hit senior director with a group of people that I'm working with. Does that make sense? So what I would do with what you're doing, Denise, is I would say, okay, I want to fast start qualify this month. I want to get 3 recruits. Is that something that is way out there and you don't even believe you can do? Because if it is, that's not your goal. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, yeah.
Okay, so if you want to get 3 recruits, I would say you would probably want to sit down with anywhere between 15 and 25 people.
Okay.
Okay, or it's 10 sit downs and at least 20 people trying the product. That's probably going to help you as well. Okay. Okay, so these are things that, again, people need to know how to do this, guys. Right? You can't tell someone I want to go fast start qualify without even, without doing the activity. They can't get it done. Right? So, I mean, I know that if I talk to 10 people, and I sat down with 10 people, I'm recruiting 1 to 3 of them. I can promise you that. Right? And it just comes down to you, Denise, inviting with your why. And as we talked, and I don't forget things, you got a pretty big why right now. You got a lot of things happening in your life. You just got, you came back from accounting. You remember the conversation. I'm not going to share it on here. But that's a good why. You know what I mean? You want to get rid of the stress. I found a way to get rid of the stress. A great stress-free life for me and my husband. And I'm actually having fun doing it. Would you be willing to sit down with me? How do you say no to that? Does that make sense?
It does. You're right.
And then
You're right.
And then what you do is you get your butt on and put one of us on the phone or someone on a sit down, or you know what I mean? And you were doing great at that. You said your biggest problem was talking too much. You know what? You did great. You muted the phone. You let me do all the work. And we have some good stuff in the mix. We had some people say no, but you know what? He said he would refer people to you. And I think he would. I think he legitimately would. I think he likes you personally. But I think he legitimately will refer people to you. So, I mean, it's these little things, but here's what I might be wrong, and tell me if I'm wrong. I want honesty. I feel like after this conversation, I feel like you believe you can do it. I feel like your body language or the way you're talking right now, it makes sense to you. And it makes it easier for you to want to go out there and do it. Does this make sense?
Yes, it does. You're right. You're 100% correct.
So it's these little things, knowing, okay, I need to do 10, 15 sit downs. I need to get 20 people to try the product. whatever it is, 5 people, 15 people to try the product, 10, whatever you can do. I mean, it doesn't matter. You don't have to do these things. You need to do what you personally think you can do. But I promise you, you got 10 people trying the product and you did 10 sit downs. We got action happening. We have people signing up. Does that make sense? And then,
Yes.
When you have people that we're working with, we book 2 sit downs, a PCC, private customer Zoom, 2 parties, 10 sit downs, and we get them to get 20 before and after pictures. And now what we have is senior director in the wings for you. Does that make sense?
It does. And I do, you're right. Since you've been here, I do have a lot of, some of those folks that we had talked to, trying the products, or, additional people trying in products. They are willing to, get on a Zoom. So I have Zooms going for after this call and moving forward, and I'm really excited for it. So, yeah.
So after this conversation, what is your goal this month? Just give me your personal goal. Is it fast start qualifying? Is it the 2 recruits? What is your personal goal this month?
Fast start qualifying again. Yeah.
Okay, great. So it's 3 recruits. So look at, like I said, get between 10 and 20 before and after pictures, between 10 and 20 sit downs. You're going to kick some butt.
Yep.
And you got a great lineage. Great lineage of people that are here to help you guys, and including myself, guys. You really do. So it just comes down to that. Now, it was great. Who else wants to talk? Who else wants to give me some information? Great job, Denise.
Dale, this is Patrice. Hey.
Hi.
Hey. So my goal is to reach executive director, and I want every single BP and customer in my group and all the customers in my BP's groups to be using our new product.
Yes.
And I want to, I'm struggling just a bit with the excitement of our new products, and I've ordered them, of course, with focusing myself on how to be most efficient to get the information about our new products into the minds and hands of the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that I know that are on my list, et cetera, et cetera. So I want to be strategic instead of kind of like all over the map, so I can use my time wisely.
It's like Jeff said on the call today, again, we'll all be building our own stories, but as my story, Patrice, I would say that, man, I'm shocked about how good my skin looks. And I'm not trying to be arrogant at all by saying that. I'm not that kind of guy, but I'm really genuinely shocked looking in the mirror going, damn, it does make a difference. And then I just feel good when I take this. You know what I mean? Like if you shared that kind of passion with someone.
Yeah.
And of course you want to try the product and all that. I get that, right?
It's fun. I should get it maybe tomorrow, I hope,
Yeah. And you could just say, you can use mine, somebody that I work with that, he's super passionate. And I don't get passionate about something I don't believe in, guys. I just don't. It's not in me. So Patrice, with that, it's excitement, wellness. Have them go look up mitochondria. Go look up the benefits for mitochondria cells.
Okay.
And we have something that's only $45 that will benefit you. And I want to share this with everybody I love and care about. That works too, right? But find your own niche in that. You want to find your own niche in that. So if you don't mind me asking, what kind of volume do we need to make up to get there?
So I would need to make about 20,000, a little over 20,000 in volume this month, which in my mind is doable.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Totally doable.
Yeah.
Here's how okay, so again, this is awesome. I hope I'm not going too long for you guys. So here's how I look at it. 20,000 volume. I take 20,000 volume, okay? And then we want to divide that by 30 days. 600, oh, I don't like that number. Just 660 number. Let's just call it 660. Or 667.
Per day, right? Per day.
Per day.
Okay.
So then you could do is you could say, okay, well, how many people do I need to upgrade to the product? Right? And how much of that can I take up?
Gotcha.
So let's say you got 10 people on the product. I mean, you're over half of what you need.
Exactly, right? And just one.
That makes sense?
Exactly. That's so, thank you for that. My gosh, it just clarifies right there.
But then, how many brand partners are going to buy maybe $300 worth of it, $500 worth of it?
Yeah.
And how much is that?
Oh, it's so easy. Okay.
This-
You got it.
You can make up 10,000 volume today and tomorrow right now.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm gonna go for that.
Anybody that has team can make up 10,000 volume in the next 2 days.
Okay.
I mean, I would promise, and look, I know not everyone has the money, but I would buy at least $500 worth of this product.
Mm-hmm.
At least $500 worth of this product, or if you can do more. But the reason why is you can actually give someone this product, especially this one. And look, I mean, after a week, freaking, I can definitely see a difference.
Awesome.
So, I mean, you just, with the pill, I mean, that's freaking huge, guys. That's huge, right? So the way I look at it, Denise, is I want to be very careful when I say this, okay? Because I want you to hit executive director, but I want you to be organic every single month too.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
So the great thing is that they'll all be, once they love this product, they're all going to become customers. So you're going to be stacking up volume in June too.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, because it repeat, yeah.
So what I would do is I would set a target. For you, I would set a target of calling through the brand partners, the team. How many people? How many do you think you're working with right now?
Let's see. So there's 74 brand partners on my team after the purge.
Okay, great. I mean, if each one of them just came in, you're probably going to be right around what you need. Upgraded the product.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay, that's great.
But it's not, again, we don't look at this way. Mm-hmm. I'm opening up your eyes because I want you to know that it's sitting there waiting for you to take advantage of it.
Exactly.
Right? And the greatest thing is if you have 74 people trying this product, you got 74 more excited people.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
And out of some of them, maybe they weren't so excited.
Yeah.
But now you have a wellness product that people can try, and at least buy 2 get 1 free. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
I mean,
can I ask you a real quick deal?
Yep.
I'm trying to wrap my head around. Maybe this will help other people also on the call. I know people are going to be asking me, well, what's the difference between the powder and the pill? And I can see it's all. I read our email yesterday. I can sketch all that out. But what do you say to people when they ask you that? Because I know it needs to be simple.
Yeah, I would say that this gives you all the fruits and veggies that you're not taking. Right. And I would say this is what boosts your mitochondria cells. Okay. And when you boost your mitochondria, you boost your glutathione. And when you boost your glutathione, happy things happen to your body.
Okay.
Right. And I want to be careful when I say that because we're not trying to say we cure things. Does that make sense?
Sure.
But when you look at how important mitochondria is for our bodies as human beings, it makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a lot of sense. So the way I look at it, out of 74 people, how many of them do you actually think are working?
I'd say about probably 20. I'd have to write that down, but I'm going to guesstimate 20. Now, some harder than others, but but about 20.
Okay. So watch. If 20, let's just say 20 people, these 20 people did 5 sit downs.
Yeah.
That's 100 sit downs in a month.
There you go.
Would that increase your 10? You'd probably grow at 10,000 volume right there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
If those 20 people booked 2 parties or participated in 2 parties in their business, now you're looking at 40 parties in your business, right?
Yeah. That's more than we have now.
Oh, I know, but I'm trying to share something with you that's very, very
simple. Yeah.
And then if those 20 people got 10 before and after pictures this month, you're looking at 100 sit downs, 100 before and after pictures, and 200 40 parties. I'm sorry, 40 parties. Now, if each one of them decided that's 20 private each one of them did their own private conference call, and each one of them did their own private customer Zoom where you're just talking about the product, you got 20 PCCs and 20 private customer Zooms. I will promise you this, you're over 20,000 volume.
Mm-hmm. That'd be great.
It's just doing the work now.
Sure.
So it's you getting on the phone, booking sit downs with them, booking the private conference calls, utilizing all of us on here because we got a great team. And I would say we're recognizing you as executive director this month.
That'd be awesome. I will do that.
I feel so good about this. I don't know about you, but I really feel so good about this. When you, even for me, when I look at this, I go, oh, I can make that up. Here's why. I got 20 people I'm working with. I'm going to help them upgrade their business between $250 and $500 in upgrades. I'm gonna help them book sit downs. I'm gonna help them book parties. I'm gonna help them set their goals. Maybe get each one of them commit to getting 2 recruits this month. I'm gonna have 20 people get to watch. Does this make sense?
Yeah, it does. It absolutely does.
And what this will do is it will help you move forward and help you go do this thing because you now have a roadmap. Okay, well Dale said I got to do this. If I do these things, track them for me. At the end of the month, say, look, Dale, we did this, this, and this, and this, and here's what we did. And then what would happen if you did the exact same thing with those same people and now the new recruits? What would it look like in the next month?
Exactly. Then RD is right there. Right? Okay. Awesome.
Now, remember now, and Karen DeSantis is on here, Robin and Annie and Rob. They can actually attest to this. We had several people go from ED to NMD. We had people go from senior director to RMD from the compounding fact of these, what I'm talking about. And we didn't do the private conference calls and we didn't do the private customer Zoom. So these other 3 things is really all we did. It was ignorance on fire and people were jumping ranks because they were doing tons of this activity and the activity is what was building the business. But never stopping and saying, now, the last thing I would say, and I didn't say this to Denise. Oh, yeah, I didn't need to because she was going to fast or qualify. With this, it's very, very important, Patrice, is that I would not expect my team to make up 20,000 volume without me participating in it.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Right? And so of that 20,000 volume that we need, what would you say that you would be able to make up on your own?
Oh, my gosh. Let's see. Gosh, I could probably easily with my huge list, I could probably easily do 3,000 or 4,000 myself, just in customers, etc. Right off the bat,
Okay. So now
ballpark. I mean, there's probably more.
Now you're looking at 17 to 16,000 volume. But imagine what you can do with that volume with the people that are building in your leg. Those 20 people.
Yeah.
It's that. Now, if you got people working and you're doing that, you can help people ranked at director, senior brand, senior director, who knows who's running, right?
Exactly.
And so this is the kind of roadmap you need to win. So my question is this, with what I just shared with you, do you feel like you're going to be an executive director at the end of the month?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys see that? There's no doubt in her eyes.
Absolutely.
And you guys can see her on the screen. It's because we just gave her the roadmap of, okay, well, I got to do this. I got 20 people that are working. I got 74 people on my team that I can actually get them to try the youth factor. Let's say you got 50. Okay, great, wonderful, awesome. You got people that are excited because they're loving this product. Next thing you know, that 20 might turn into 30 people working, 40 people working because they love the new product. Yeah. And now they're passionate about something new. It's like a new company just started. Now they want to go share this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I love Zoom because I can see your confidence right now.
Awesome.
I can absolutely see it, and I'm sure you guys can agree with me that you can see her freaking confidence.
Awesome.
Now, did I do anything? No, I didn't. I just shared with you what it takes to build this business. As a leader, this is what we should be doing. I don't like to tell someone what to do. I want to tell them, okay, here's what we need to do. If you do these things, then yes, $20,000 is very easy to make up. And 20,000 volume is really not that difficult in 30 days. Not with 20 people. It's 1,000 volume each.
That's right.
It's 1,000 volume each. And you're probably going to figure out that 10 of them are probably going to do at least 500 volume of their own and just the upgrades.
Yeah. So my goal was way too low. Right.
But it's perfect because that's what you need. I like an obtainable goal.
Right.
That's what I love. Now my goal, look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. My goal was 10 and I got 6. Now I'm not disappointed. I did have some things happen last week. We're at the 3-star event, not an excuse. One of my buddies from high school passed away, not an excuse. Still going after it. Now, am I mad that I didn't get 10? A little bit inside me is a little disappointed in Dale Munger. Okay. But I'm not extremely disappointed. I got 6 people I can change their life this month. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I love an obtainable goal. 10 was not an obtainable goal for Dale because my biggest is 8. Does that make sense? But here's what I can tell you. I have got so many freaking exposures of people that are, like I told you, about 25 people that are trying to find money to get started. So I will hit that goal, I think, eventually. But what moves me is pushing myself. Does that make sense? And so 3,000 to 4,000 volume, I think is obtainable, absolutely, especially with this new product. And I would look forward to being one of the first to congratulate you as an executive director in Nearham International.
Yay. Thank you.
I'm serious.
Thank you.
You can do this.
Absolutely.
I can keep going, guys, if you want. I know it's time. Everybody's time is valuable. I let Robin and Annie tell me what you guys want to do.
I wanted Dawn to ask you a question, but she's texting me and she's being shy.
Come on, you're not shy, Dawn. I know you're not
She is shy and she's going to kill me. But this is the time. Like, if we have you now, we have to ask now because we're getting off in a few minutes and she is going to kill me. But go ahead, Dawn, just ask.
Do it, Dawn. Do it. Do it.
I need 3 brand partners.
I love it. Okay. So, and again, I will say, Dawn, you like to expose people too, right?
Yes.
And what would you say what is the biggest asset for you? What is the easiest thing for you to do in this company when it comes to talking to people?
I get nervous. That's not an asset, but that's what happens.
No, but that's normal, Dawn. I want you to know right now, that is normal. Okay. Absolutely 100% normal. So what I would say is this: how many bottles do you currently have at home?
I have 2.
Okay, great. So that's 8 people we can get to try the product, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
do we have at least 8 people that you think you can write down on a piece of paper that you can get, to try the product?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Who would be the first 2 that you would want to take? People that you think would be interested?
I can't think off the top of my head.
I wouldn't want you to.
Good. Okay.
I would want you to think about yourself, write down yourself. Sorry about that. Was it? So you want to get 3, you want to fast start qualify. Okay.
Yes.
We have 2 bottles to work with. I would put those to use as much as you possibly can. And then also, I think Rich is amazing. I think I saw him on here too as well. So you guys both come together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would book as many sit downs as you can with us, where you're going to get yourself out of the way. And maybe it's something like this. Maybe, Dawn, it's like, I'm really going for, I have a goal I really want to hit. I've challenged myself, and all I need to do is get a bunch of people on to sit down and see what I do and see why I'm so excited. Would you be one of those people for me this month? Maybe have fun with it and create a contest out of it. And maybe that might make it a little more easier for you to do the business. Does that make sense?
Yes, definitely.
Do you like that concept? Do you think that would work for you? Because I want to make sure that we make this happen.
Yeah, I think that would work. I definitely think it would work.
And again, there's probably a great chance you probably haven't even called all of your warm market too.
No, I haven't.
And again,
I called quite a bit, but I haven't called all of them now.
And now that we have the wellness product, I would say, even someone to try it for $45, gosh, I mean, you can't go wrong, right?
No, you can't. That's a great price.
I mean, it's phenomenal pricing. So what I would say is, like, okay, I want to fast start qualify this month. Now, I know what it takes to fast start qualify. It's between, you know, if you're just going to do sit downs and no parties, you know, you want to definitely do, like I was telling Denise, at least 10. If you can do 10 sit downs and get 12 to 20 people to try the product, by using the ice therm, you can add in more people. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So like Debbie, like she uses that crazy. One bottle
Yeah.
gets her, one bottle of ice therm gets her like 50 customers, right? But that freaking adds up. You know, if you got people excited, you can sit down with them. We could turn those guys into brand partners. But I want you to, because I'm going to share something with you guys too, is that I'm shy. And I know that's very, very hard for you guys to believe. But if you guys saw me in the very, very beginning, when we first got to that party in Highlands, that I was kind of sitting over there by myself, and I had to force myself to get up and go talk to people. You guys remember that? Anyone see that? I really am shy. I have to really force myself to get up and go do it. So I get the shyness, but I can tell you that if I can do it, you can do it too. So, and I still struggle with that no matter where I'm at. But I know that what we have here, Dawn, is a gift. And I know you can do this. I know you're passionate about this. So set your aim on 3. And it just comes down to activity. Just track. This week I want to do 2 sit downs, 3 sit downs. I want 2 people trying the product. You know, I want to do maybe a private conference call, get people that I haven't got interested in this business. I want to call people and tell them about the new product. You know, what is that going to be? What does that look like for you? Does that make sense? Take down, okay, write down a list of all the people you want to call for Youth Factor. Write down a list of the people you want to try the product. Write down a list of the people that we can sit down with that you want to schedule a sit down with. Then we can start moving and helping you get those 3 recruits. Here's what I'm going to tell you. It's going to be us helping you do all that work. Okay? So relax and let us do the work. You're basically going to do the ushering and get the offering. Does that make sense? Can you guys hear me? What happened?
Yes, no, we can hear you.
No, we can hear you.
We hear you. I don't know. Her phone might have dropped her off, I think.
Okay, so what I would do, Robin, with hers, I would actually go meet her and Rich, and I would actually book. Okay, who's the list of people we're going to try the product? And if you have an extra bottle, give her 1 bottle, make it so it's 12. If you don't, you don't. Who are the people that we want to call for the Youth Factor? Who can we get there you are. Who can we get for the before and after pictures? And I would write that list down of those 3 things, and that will really, truly help you, Dawn.
Okay.
And I want you to know, I'm looking right at you. I'm shy. I'm freaking shy. I don't know if you remember me. I was sitting by myself for a little bit.
No, I noticed that.
I literally am
I
shy.
noticed that.
Before I get up and do a testimony, I'm freaking scared out of my mind. Right? And then I told Robin that. She goes, "Are you nervous at all?" I'm like, "I'm so freaking nervous. It's ridiculous." Before I even do a mark party, anything. It's crazy. I'm nervous before I got on this Zoom. It's just, it's something I don't think I'll ever be able to change.
Yeah,
But I'm working.
exactly.
And I'm really working on it, but I did this. And then, you know what? The way I look at it different. I look at, Dawn, if I can help you, that's all I need.
Yeah.
Right? I know you got a big old heart, just like I do. I know Rich has got a big old heart. And if you guys really come together with synergy, like you guys let him do what he does good and you do, and I know he wants you to do this but he said he's going to support you in every way. But I think that you guys can, if you put down what you need to do to get there, you'll get there. So if we do the sit downs and we do the parties and we get pictures, it will happen. I mean, with Ice Room, you can add on 10 to 15 more pictures because the Ice Room, you can get pictures right away.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
So I want you to know, borrow my belief for now, right? Because I do know you can do this. It just is the activity. So take the being shy out of it. The activity is what's going to make it happen.
Okay.
And the activity, guess what? The good news is we're doing all the work for you.
That's the great part.
And here's the best part, right? You see this thing right here? See this thing?
Yep.
It doesn't bite. It's not poison. It's not poisonous. It's not a king cobra. Right? And here's what I want you to do. What you're doing right now is smile before you call. Use that to your advantage.
Jump up and down and smile.
Yes. Yes. You can do this. It's just the activity. It's not who you are. It doesn't matter what your personality is. What matters is if you can get someone to sit down, you can get someone to try the product, we're gonna have interest and we're gonna make this happen.
Okay.
It's gonna be a good breakthrough for you, and it's gonna be fun. This will help you get out of your comfort zone, which is what it's done for me. My very first cold market exposure, I know my wife won't come in here, but she actually pushed me into someone. Because that's how nervous I was. I'm like, I'm going to talk to this girl. I'm going to talk to this girl. And she's like, boom. I'm going to talk to that girl. Not kidding you. Not even kidding you. Not one bit. So these little things are what's going to help.
Okay. Rich and I are going to do it.
I'm telling you, Rich is the opposite. He's got that personality. And look, if Rich can go door to door, then Liz, there you are, buddy. If you can go door to door, you can do this. if Rich can go door to door, if you can go door to door, this is easy.
I know.
No, but you do got a good personality, man. I really do. And I was very, 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 very impressed with the way you handled that situation with me when I was talking to Jessica. Yep. It was awesome. Yep. But you can do this, Don. And
Okay.
I know Rich believes that. I know he does. So
Thank you.
you got it. So hopefully that helped you.
It did. Thank you so much.
You got it. And I'm sure this helped a lot of you guys on here as well that struggle with that. That's one thing that we struggle with. Every one of us hate no's. Every one of us think, like I'll give you, for example, my new recruit's like, oh my gosh, you lost 2 friends by being in network marketing. I go, that you didn't lose any friends. If you're in network marketing, you lost those friends. That's not a real friend. Mm-hmm. Someone's not going to be your friend because you're trying to better yourself. That makes no sense to me. Right? So I get it. But I want you to know it's just the activity. I want you to think about the activity and not what it takes to get there. Don't think about the 3 recruits.
Right.
Think about that. Think about, I need to get these pictures. I need to get this amount of people pictures. I need to do this amount of sit downs. And then all the other stuff will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome.
Thank you.
That was a good one. Really good one.
Don't kill me. She was like, I'm going to kill you.
No, I do love you, Robin.
Thank
you know
you,
that.
I know.
Thank you, Dale.
Thank you, Dale.
Of course. I'm still here, so you guys tell me.
I appreciate you taking so much time with us. Does anyone else have any questions? I don't want to leave anyone out, but it is already 9, and I know you have a market party out there tonight, don't you?
Hey, Robin, can I ask Dale real quickly, are new products going to Canada and Mexico anytime soon?
I don't have the answer to that. I know what I do know is that the products that can be available at convention will be able to purchase all of them. The ones that are available. Like, so if the acne is still going through clinical trials, so I think that one's not going to be available yet. I don't know yet. We'll see. Okay. But ones that are available, we will be able to purchase at convention, which is only a couple months away. But the goal is to get this thing in Canada as quick as we can. And Mexico, they love wellness in Mexico. Canada's the issue is the government. It takes a while to get through their regulations. Mm-hmm. Mexico, I don't know. I don't have the answer to that question.
Okay, thanks.
Anybody else?
I think we're good. Thank you. I don't see anyone else unmuting themselves, so. Thank you so much, Dale. I appreciate your time so much. Annie, do you have anything, or I guess she can just end it. I think she ended up recording the whole thing.
I did record it. It was awesome.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on the page. And Dale was awesome. Aloha. And go have a nice drink for me. yeah, no, awesome. You know, these are the things, you guys, we are so blessed, so lucky to have such great leadership that will spend time with us. And I think one of the things that Dale said that I thought was so great is, you know, it really is. I know a lot of you from a long time that are on this call, and a lot of us, all we need to do is do what we do. We are awesome, and we are full of energy. We're full of excitement. We know what we've got, and we just need to get back to business and make it happen. And you know, I don't know if you know this, Dale, but you know, this team has had lots of really great things happen in the last month. A lot of people are 3 or free NLC. You know, they're rank advancing. We had a car driver. We had directors. So we just need to keep doing what we're doing. And Dale, this was a great reminder of we just need to do the do. You know, so I really appreciate your time and energy. And Robin, thank you so much for coordinating everything. And you guys are all awesome.
Awesome. And
Thank you guys so much.
I'm doing the market party here tonight in Oahu. If you guys have anybody in Hawaii, send them my way. And
oh, goody. I have somebody. I think I'm going to text them right now.
Yeah, text them and let me know, and I'll take care of them. I'm going to be being picked up around 4:30, so an hour from now, and then I'll be there early. So I'd love to help you out.
Natalia, you're on here. Let's call Breeze. Let him know. He's got a team there.
Mona's on her wedding there, Annie.
What?
Mona and her guest